Welcome, welcome. We are jumping back into Season 2, Episode 2, here for another daily run. What are we going to get? Ooh, a couple of interesting contenders here with IO mining. Now, this is going to be pretty pog. Before I hit next, just know the only way for Saturn systems to get IO mining industries on the first turn, which would be amazing, is if we got indentured workers. No dice. Or actually loan. So never mind. I lied. There's two ways. Loan is another way of doing it because that one's also +7. It's less good. I'd rather trade 1 point than 1 income. But does it allow us to grab big asteroid as well? So 9 puts us down to 33. Man, this is so pog. The fact that we can even get IO turn 1, like that's such a pretty big grab. So this puts us down to 33. Then you spend $10 to get, or $3 to get $10. You end up with $40 even. You cannot grab Big Asteroid despite it being a great card. IO Mining Industries turn 1. Baby. 3 and 3. Completely out of money. I'll take it. I'll freaking take it. If ever there was a time for our Saturn system score to be high and actually maybe win, okay, maybe it'll be high and we'll lose. But I think I take this so we can rifle through the deck a little bit faster. We can't play any of this turn anyway. Imported nitrogen's fine, but it's not fine enough. If I buy this card, I can't use it this turn because I won't actually be able to pick anything up. So there's no sense paying for it. 6 titanium though, so I'd like to not have to build research colonies. Good. And the nuke can help us, and the research could give us energy. 9 brings us down to 18. We throw down the research stuff. I'm kind of okay with that. It's a slow start. I'm sure you're aware. But all of a sudden we've got cost reduction. This is a good spot for a city because it still allows you to put one here in the future. It's not something I usually consider, but gets us the titanium. We're not really looking for the plants this early. Ganymede colony is a huge overpay, correct? Yeah, it's for $1 of income. The thing is, look, we have no titanium card, so it's like I'll do it. We waste $2 worth of titanium on a card that really doesn't give us that much, but the 1 income, 10 times or 11 productions is worth it. It's just, I was hoping for a higher impact card. Mining, these are good. Now the problem is, what can we actually play? Because again, none of it is it's just so bad. Like, none of it is actually good. None of it uses titanium, and we need titanium. I almost want to build the industrial center, scoop up a card, and proc it. It's our only... Oh, we're missing $1. What do we sell? We sell this, because it's a bad card. The thing about scooping up a card is, it's always worth at least $1. And then we'll activate this, because we have a lot of steel-related cards. Now we're up to 6 cards in hand. It's time to really shift away from buying cards. I'm sure, people tell you time and time again, what do you do when you buy so many cards? 6 cards in hand means that you could have had $18 to spend on something. However, I have to keep buying, because look, Space Elevator, Vesta Shipyard, like, sorry, gotta do it. And we're going to keep our 1 steel. We will then activate this, get some money income. And I think despite being able to nuke for 2 income, what we'll do is buy 1 steel income, which is kind of the same, except we have a little bit more money left over, gives us a little bit more flexibility in the future. I'm not sure where we're going to nuke, but I like the steel income. I think that that matters a little bit more. This is good. This is a science tag. That's also a science tag, but I don't know if we have energy tags. We most certainly do not. Okay. So we will sell a steel, and we will get more steel. So I think the molehole area is a huge get. I would really like the natural preserve. It's a great science tag that you can scoop with. $7 left. If we put the natural preserve down for some steel, here for instance, we can get both. So we will. Hey, y'all. Vesta Shipyards is high on the list of wanting to do. I actually lost track of what I spent my other stuff on. But I can't see a reason not to grab it this turn. We can't buy a steel production because we wouldn't have had the money without selling a lot. Now we're up to 5 titanium production. Again, it's just, can we spend it on something? Is there something worth buying? We're at generation 7 and we haven't really started the whole, you know, terraform the planet thing. Noctis City is good for us. Well, we need an energy production. But we do have 2 in hand, and the mine is good. Okay. So let's lead off with mining area. Only because we buy it for $1 and a steel, and then we scoop up 2 steel. It's no brainer to me. We sell a steel. Let's get some energy. Well, we can't knock this city either way. But the energy is useful. So's the nuke, though. Like, this is when I look at Inventors Guild and go, it's not a great card, but I took it for this reason. We're in a position where we really need more of a lot of things. We need better cards. We need to get those space cards. We have too much stock of titanium that's not going to use. And that's bad. Turns out that's not a good thing. If we nuke next turn, we'll get the extra heat production from the heat pump, which is what I'm actually looking at, but come on, girl. We're specifically, yeah, Deimos down, satellites. There you go. Tags. We got space tags. Yeah, there we go. And the oceans I'm also worried about, so watch me whip. Watch me whip. And watch me Deimos for free. 10 titanium that I needed something to use on. We get a bunch of bunch of steel. Which gets us Noctis City. Right? Or do we nuke first? And if we nuke, where do we nuke? Because the nuke gets us the other heat production, but I think that the see, the thing about Martian rails too. 1, 2, 3. It's a couple bucks a turn. By any chance, definitely need satellites. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab satellites first, and then we can assess. Maybe we Martian rails and then nuke. Because Martian Rails is basically $3 a turn, just like the city is. Except it allows us to nuke as well, because we can use it right away. Asteroid mining is good, but we just, you know, like I keep saying, we're struggling for actual space cards. So let's grab another card. A little more heat. Okay. Going into turn 9, we really got to turn it up, get it cranking. Let's go. We need the oxygen in particular. But why are you grabbing so many cards, Matt? Well, because that's what I do. Sell a steel. We're going to get that city. The only debate for me right now is whether or not you place the ocean down here first. You Arctic algae for 11, then black polar, so you're up to 25. The city's basically free. Yeah, okay. I want to get the plant thing started, so I'm more apt to do plant things in the future. We lose a little bit of income for doing that, but then we get it back. Or get $2 back, rather, because we built the side. That gets us our plants. Plants for plants is pretty good. Gets us a little bit more income. If I had another $1, is anything here useless? Not really. So I'm going to build this. There's no reason to build that, actually. That was a mistake. Ooh, there's a little bit of money. There was no need to build that because we don't need the science tag specifically. It's worth more to have the science tag in hand for things that proc off the science tags. And if ever you need a science tag, you'll know, and then you play it. So, research. I mean, again, I think the cards are the issue. We're looking for, I don't want to call it a bailout, but like, I'm going to call it a bailout. We're on generation 10, so bad time to be investing in titanium mining, but you're going to do it. Had we not bought that science tag last turn, I would have been able to do it purely with them cards. I'm going to build this, and we're going to use it to peek at a card, because we don't have energy tags. We do have space mirrors if we do need the energy. I'd rather play asteroid mining, because it gets us the income. And then we get a bunch of money. So we're $1 short of doing this. I'd be willing to get rid of physics complex, because that's just points. And then we can get this energy this turn. Don't know what we need it for, but I think it's a good purchase either way, even if we just use it for 3 more heat. We need cards. That's the thing. We're so reliant on cards with Saturn systems. Yes, yes, yes. We can't play this card. Okay. Let's see what we get. Ocean for titanium. Yo. Let's look at the top card. Oh ho ho! You know I love my standard tech. So obviously we want steelworks in the future, but it's not easy for us to get to it without doing standard technology. And even then, I wouldn't call it easy. We'll overpay in titanium here. Get some more plants going. Farming. So I really want steelworks on our docket, but how do I... We need to get up to 5 energy to be able to proc all of our things effectively. But I do think it's the best... I'm just going to put that down so I don't forget. I think it's the best use of our income. Makes me feel bad, though. We're going to have to buy a lot of standard project greeneries at the end here. And we'll build steelworks next turn on our steel, but we... no sense building it this instant. Look at all our metals. Advanced alloys would also be good, honestly, but... Do we get ironworks? -4. We're about to get farming. I'm debating the ironworks, honestly. I don't know how we make it work, but I think we can make it work. This is a great pickup, by the way. Optimal arrow braking, you just get so much for the low price. Now, as far as plant tags go, we do technically have one, and then we could have a second here. So I think we do this, and we try and get some cards. And this gets us a bunch of plants, some extra heat, more monies. Gene repair is fine, I guess, but it's not really what we were looking for. Let's look at the top card. Heat converter. Yayo, should have played that first. Still gonna play it. It's just so much energy. Like, that's so good for our ironworks. Like heyo. Sell steel. Make more steel. Make money for cities. Seems good. Do we need more energy? No, we don't. Do we need gene repair? It's pretty weak sauce compared to how behind we are on terraforming. I'm debating the wait for, like, this is 1 plant production now, or 4 if we wait and get a plant tag. I think, what do I think? I think we wait to play that card, because then we'll have titanium for it. So until then, we'll do a heat bump and a heat bump. And we're still a couple dollars shy, but we can drop an ocean. How many dollars shy are we if we do 1 more heat bump? Could we ever get it from greeneries? We get 2 greeneries for like $6. We can do 1 more heat bump. We've already got our Deimos down, so what, $5? We can't get $10 off the board. But we could sell... Nah, not really. I mean, this is still where we want it. And then for now, we'll focus on getting the most plants per placement. So we'll grab 2 here, we'll grab 2 there. We do have enough for the ocean, though. So we'll do that. For a card? We don't need the money, so... Now we know we have flooding. That's a pretty good pickup. Not that I like losing a point, but points on cards, we're already at 21 for some reason. It's because we have 2 points per Jovians. Now, Beam from a Thorium Asteroid is super late. And so is Acquired Company. But Tundra Farming is alright. I guess I grab this just in case I want to play it in the very last turn for points. But it's not great. We didn't get a plant tag. This is the thing I'm mostly upset about right now. Or we did get a plant tag. Poggers. Oh, that's 4? I thought it was -4. I mean, we're going for it. I'll tell you that right now. Sell something. Make some steel. I'll go off track here for a second and just get this one done as well. Do it again. Hell yeah. Quick message. Don't worry about it. That was on my end. Look at a card. Artificial Lake. It's a good freaking card. I think we want to make more money. Well, I need to buy 2 asteroids. So that enables farming for 15. So let's Artificial Lake for our steel. We'll put it here. This weird lump going. And we'll build it into that spot for hashtag $dollars. Oh, that gives us farming. We double check our tag count. We're at 3 plant. Yes, sir. I would very much like that. We have a heat bump next turn from our heats. We need 3 oceans. We do need 3 oceans. We'll make some money here. We're not building a city, so I always wait on that one just in case. You never know if you're gonna build a city or not. And then we may as well flood for some plants. Then we'll go grab some more plants. That gives us the last heat bump that I always forget about. Okay, that's a lot of oxygen to get, but we get a lot of plants from oceans. We get a lot of plants from oceans. And we're going to spend every friggin' dollar we get. Jeez. We got a lot of plants from oceans, and we have the 2 energy bumps. So, energize. Energize. Come on, girl. Give us plant. Nope. I guess we get 2 cards no matter what, but... Do we have anything like... Nah. Just... Doesn't matter. They're bad. So I think that means that we're gonna buy oceans, and then we're gonna buy greeneries. And we may have to put our greeneries in here for money. Well, let's look at the card. I mean, frig off, cartels. I would have liked you earlier. It's not like we had huge synergy for it or anything, but anyways. Standard technology, baby. You're gonna save us again, right? So that brings us up to 8 plants. We do it again. Brings us up to 11 plants. I don't see us getting 5 plants off scooping off the board. So we are going to need to buy 2 greeneries. which I think that means we can afford both. So our cities are going to be completely encircled. Because of the post build. I'm thinking if I buy one more greenery now, if I put it here, I may have enough money to buy gene repair. How much are you, by the way? $5. I want a city because it's 3 points, but it's not gonna happen. So we need $5 for you, $11. We need $16 left over. Look, I know I can fill up around my city, so I'm gonna go for the money right now. So give us the Mars has been terraformed. High fives all around. This is worth more than gene repair because of our points per Jovian. There's no action left to take. And we gene repair. There's no such thing as a half point anyway with this. Every 2 microbe tags. We don't have any microbe tags, so that's also useless, just to be clear. And then we'll greenery here with our bonus greenery. Did we... How good did we do? Not sure. Honestly. Like, I feel like we did well. I don't feel like we had our explosive run or anything like that. You know, 107. We technically upped the bar a little bit. Just a little bit. We had a couple turns in the mid-game and later on where we just did not have titanium cards, especially not production ones. So, Saturn systems, little, you know, pushing the bar. Just a little bit. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I sure did. A couple of great games to lead off Season 2. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Ciao.